This is our alternative Higsons signature tune for the programme. This means that we've got a repeat of our recent session from the band on the programme, and also Michael Smith, Jamaican poet, and at some stage of the programme, Bob George is going to be coming in and talking about what's going on in America and playing some records from New York and other places. The records that I should be playing, well, I mean, will be drawn from amongst these. The Longshoremen, Artery, In Embrace, George Clinton, Killing Jokes, Simple Minds, The Wake, The Heptones, Charge, and Sister Nancy. And to start the programme, make sure we play it every night this week. Chartbound sound there, I do hope. That's Zoar on Eternal Records, Story of the Blues. Have you started playing that one, have you, kid, before you clear off?
I think it's an excellent record. We played that a couple of nights ago.
Good. Sister Nancy, this is called Go On to School, approximately, from an LP 1-2 on Techniques Records.
to the pool. And when your days of school are over, been a plastic pool. Everybody come on right up on your back like donkey or some mule. Down hot in the said dump me like air, dump me like air, dump me like how when you read and write. Dump me like air, dump me like air, dump me like how when you read and write. You get an exercise book, a lead pencil and a 12-inch rule. You go take your seat on a bench, maybe a chair or a 4-foot stool. Glad to me God and youth man and you fi go on to school. Yell jam and you fi go on to school. Don't let me till you look we don't fi read and write. You must jam right a love and letter tonight. I tell you say fi learn fi count and spell. Now make them ride up on your back like no Jezebel. Them bite like a scorpion and them bad no hell. Said teeth and tongue said it must have to tell. I will leave for people I go end up in a hell. Hey youth man, hey youth man, hey youth man. Tell me say, dump me like, hey yo, dump me like how when you read and write, hey yo. Dump me like how when you read and write. Who that me like how when you count and spell. They ride up on your back like a Jezebel. Them bite like a scorpion, them bad no hell. But me have them in a A and me have them in a B. And all of them have to come see me. 1 or 2, also 3. I want every youth man to listen to me. Beg you go on to school. Yell jam and I beg you go on to school. After your mommy and your daddy sent to school and gone to the pool. After your days of school are over, been a plastic fool. And everybody come on right up on your back like donkey or some you. Say youth man, you better go on to school. Yeah, jam and you better go on to school. Long diddle me say, dump me like air, dump me like air, dump me like oh in a Georgia side. All of the youth them don't read and write. The youth man nowadays are them a read and write. Oh, but you go on to school. Slang down diddle bet you go along to school. Yeah, jam and me say, dump me like air, dump me like up in a Georgia side. Dump me like how when you read and write. Dump me like how when you read and write. You better go on to school. Yeah, jam and you fi go on to school. And let me tell you, say them bite like a scorpion, them bite no well. Say teeth and tongue, said it must have to tell. I will leave for people that go end up.
How come it is that Kid gets all of these gigs, you know? Every time he comes in here, he's telling me about dozens of gigs he's got. Can't be just because he's better looking than me, surely. That was Sister Nancy on Techniques Records, an import from Jamaica. And on the subject of education, which that was, because it was called Go On to School, a note from the University of Hull from somebody rejoicing in the name Honky, saying, well, please play a record for all of the oppressed intellectuals of Hull, namely Jill, Neil, Felix Meow, presumably a cat, and any of them northerners. We all exist here on a doubtful mixture of beans, coffee and socio-economic political repartee, so your jolly little show is all that makes existence tolerable. I think you're going to have to learn how to spell existence, amongst other things, if you're really going to get on in life, Honky. This is from Charge, and it's called Luxury.
Your luxury time. Luxury, luxury.
That's the new single from Charge, and Luxury, the name of it. I'm sorry, I seem to be losing my voice a bit tonight, but I'm sure it'll keep going until midnight if you're really lucky. And of course, one of the strange things about doing a job like this is that you get letters like the previous one, which are quite amiable, but sometimes you can really alienate people without knowing that you've done it, or even knowing quite why. I've got a letter here from Sue Bailey, postmarked Watford, which is too close to London for my liking, I must admit. It says, John Peel, you are the largest pile of masculine excrement I've ever come across, and I don't live in Manchester. We are everywhere. My hearing of you tonight is not of my own choosing and brings me no pleasure. Now, what on earth has engendered that? Quite alarming, really. Michael Smith, and you can read about Michael Smith and other Jamaican poets, Mutabaruka, for example, in the current issue of the NME.
Long time we no have no fun. I said the latest thing now is gone. Look, man a fear run, Lord God, a pure fire burn, thy kingdom come. What is to be done? What is to be done? Long time we no have no fun. I said the latest thing now is gone. All we have is we chalice and we palace. One drum we shout version. The next thing you know we land in a station. Man, it treading narration. Long time we no have no fun. I said the latest thing now is gone. Lord is gone. Dancing to the sounds of the dub, we find that this was the only fun. But 12 o'clock come and everything have closed down. Beast upon spot, and some of them make a haste to retreat because them well hot. Long time we no have no fun. I said the latest thing now is gone. Dirty potty, no what? We have to join a party. Next thing you know, we no hearty. Cause the next man pan the other side of the fence him join another party. And the both of we are chucky. You know, see we no lucky cause we both bite the dirty. Long time we no have no fun. I say when this nonsense I got done. I got done. Went to an all-black school with an all-black name, all-black principal, black teacher. Graduated with an all-black concept. With our blackity frustration, we did an all-black march with high black hopes, sung an all-black song. Got a few solutions, not all black. Went to a show and saw our struggles in black and white. Lord of mercy.
That's Michael Smith. We'll be back on the programme later on. Long Time and Black and White, the titles there. And another note from Angus, sending me the Scottish Football League tables again, because the British papers, I mean, the English papers don't print them, at least the ones down where I live don't. And Meadowbank 4 points clear at the top of the second division. I'm pleased to see Kids' current team, St Mirren, 6th in the Premier League. And Angus says, would I play a record for all of the first-year astrophysicists at Edinburgh University? Not exactly a record, but the first full number from the Higsons.
You got the sleeves, and there's no reason to ABC. the punk back in the funk. Put the punk back in the trunk. Punk. Funk.
Gonna jump back in the trunk.
Put the funk.
Shut up!
Funk in the trunk.
Now look, put the punk back. Put the punk back in the funk. The junk back in the trunk.
I don't think you're taking it seriously enough, you know. Those are the Higsons, and that's called Put the Punk Back into Funk, and a message from our motoring and travel unit. In fact, a warning to drivers on the M3 in Hampshire. Because of an accident, the westbound carriageway is closed between junctions 6 and 7 west of Basingstoke, and it's going to be closed for about 3 hours, and diversions have been set up. So watch out for the signs. That's the westbound carriageway of the M3, blocked between junctions 6 and 7 in Hampshire because of an accident. Slim and Slam.
Bass, swingery, bass, jumpery now. Bass, on a D, bass, swingery, bass, on a D now. When he stopped the song on the string, all the cats is bound to swing. Bass, allergy, bass, jumpery, bass, allergy.
That's Slim and Slam and bass. Oh, actually, well, I've cut off the end of it. But life's like that, you know. Bassology, the title of it, on Stash Records. Main reason for the certain amount of confusion is because Bob George has turned up with a great box full of records, something like 8 hours of records or something, which we've got to try and cram into about 35 minutes. And we were trying to resolve all of this without coming to fisticuffs. We will do, though. You wait and see. These are The Wake from their LP Harmony on Factory Records, and this is called Testament. That's The Wake from their LP on Factory Records, and a note here tells me that they and Primal Scream are playing at the Henry Wood Hall, Claremont Street in Glasgow, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. The Wake and Primal Scream. From the Heptones, from that great collection of old reggae records which I bought a few weeks ago, Mama Let Me Go. Quite clearly one of those nights when I'm going to get lots and lots of things wrong, so it could be amusing if nothing else. So those are the Heptones, Mama Let Me Go, which is actually in the shops now and wasn't one of the records that I bought as part of that collection a few weeks ago. Not that it matters a great deal. On Coxsone Records, and after I played the Zoar record at the beginning of the programme, I suppose at that stage to mention that as part of Radio 4's Merseyside Week this Friday at 11:03, presumably, it must be in the morning, surely. There's a programme called Dancing in the Rubble, a personal look at the Liverpool rock scene by the legendary Pete Fulwell. Legendary is what it says. I don't think of Pete Fulwell as being legendary, but obviously somebody does. Co-owner of the late lamented Eric's Club and mastermind of Eternal Records. And as I say, it goes out tomorrow on Radio 4 as part of their Merseyside Week. At 11:03, and I'll look and see which 11:03 it is, seeing as we get two of those every day. And also the Higsons have got a number of entertainments in which they're taking part, specifically on the 11th of November, the Hacienda in Manchester, the 12th of November, Warehouse, Liverpool, 13th, Keele University, the 15th, Sheffield University, 17th of November, Huddersfield Polytechnic, on the 18th of November, General Wolfe in Coventry, on the 20th of November, Portsmouth Polytechnic, and at all of these places, they'll go like this.
shows no pity for a smile on a stranger.
Those are the Higsons, Annie and Billy, The Death of the West, and I found the thing in the Radio Times. What it says here, it is in 11:03 tomorrow morning, and it says, Dancing in the Rubble, we wrote this song during the riots, it's our alibi. Liverpool has more rock bands to the square mile than anywhere else in Britain. Pete Fulwell of Eternal Records talks to the musicians, managers, punters and promoters of the music that pops up like dandelions on a bomb site. Producer Peter Everett, BBC Manchester, long wave only. I shall try and listen to that myself, I must say. I'm interested to hear what Pete's got to say. Where are we now? If you listened to last night's Kid Jensen programme, you'll have heard him going on, I thought, at rather inordinate length, in fact, about the new Simple Minds record, which is, after all, just a track from the LP, albeit a jolly good one. Well, on the reverse of it is King is White and in the Crowd, which is also on the LP, although not this version, which they recorded for our programme and also for Kid's programme a week or so later. And they chose his version and have put it on the B-side of the new single. And the fuss he was making, you'd have thought he was singing on it or something, or playing tenor banjo. And I've listened to it very, very carefully, but I can't hear Kid singing at all. Listen to it yourself and see if you can catch him in there somewhere.
lies under western eyes, powerful and transient. She puts on the film of him. King is white in the crowd. She takes his hand. She says you'll stay.
Well, I must admit I didn't hear Kid in there at all. Perhaps the remix will bring him out. That's Simple Minds and King is White and in the Crowd, taken from the Kid Jensen programme and that's on the B-side of the band's new single, which comes with a multicolour, very large poster and things, which is most attractive but rather inconvenient to carry around. And Michael Smith, and this is, I mentioned the Warehouse in Liverpool a moment or so ago, and this Saturday Blue Poland are playing there. I may have told you this already, I can't remember, along with Vince Berkeley, Unoccupied Europe and Time Will Tell, and the phone's ringing, but that's Kid. This is Michael Smith and Roots.
Roots. Roots. Roots. Lord, and them are roots. And them are roots. Lord, and them are roots. Roots. Youth man, them searching the crevices and corners to them roots. Lord. And them are roots. And them are roots. But searching for him roots are cause an explosion between man and man. But them are roots, Lord, but them are roots. Some are say which roots? When the only roots them can't trace start to them mother and with them grandmother. Them not roots, Lord, them not roots. But youth man rooting in the muck like Trenton. Cause nobody never tell him where him come from. Some of you are root to find where I go. Lord, and him roots. And him roots. Intellect a search for him roots through science. And him roots. Lord, and him roots. Others are wear dashik, is sport afro, long dress, lock said, smoke Kyle if you identify with them roots. Cause them are roots, Lord. Cause them are roots, Lord. Them mythical, rootical and them physical. Some a beat jump to get closer to them roots. And them a beat. And them a root. And them a chant. And them a root, and them a chant, and them a chant. Jah, Jah, Rastafari, Jah, Jah, roots are look at this one. And them a root. Them asking me. Him say roots, sex, roots, name, no roots. That not belongs to I and I. Some a curse them roots, shouting name like wild, barbarian, savage, inhuman. What happened for them roots and humanitarian? Accept them blackness. Accept them blackness. And others. As they are. Black man, China man, coolie man, white man. The whole of them I look for them roots.
That's Michael Smith, and Roots the name of it, and it was indeed Kid Jensen on the telephone, actually, because he's one of those people, a nice lad, but he's one of those, you have to be very careful what you say to Kid, because occasionally, if you see him in the corridors around Radio 1, you say to him, he might say something offensive as he goes past, like, I've not seen a pair of trousers like that since Yes played at Crystal Palace, or something like that, or Crosby, Stills and Nash broke up the first time, and then he'll sort of laugh about it, and then, but like a month later, you'll be talking to somebody, and they'll say, hey, Kid was saying that, that you really thought his trousers were no good. And he really worries about these things a lot. So he wanted me to point out to you that King is White and in the Crowd was actually written while Simple Minds were recording a session for his programme, and it says at the bottom of the label, and he's awfully proud of this, with thanks, and hardly read it, hold on a second, it says, with thanks to David Kid Jensen. Is that how you spell Jensen? Oh, well, anyway, there you go, his little moment of glory. We've got Bob George in the studio, actually, not sending us tapes from New York, with a whole pile of records to play for us, and lots of interesting alien names to read out, I don't doubt. What about this first one? We've played a few tracks on this LP, actually,
yeah,
Bob.
This is a new term for you all to learn more roots, Loizada, which is sort of a Spanish slang for Lower East Side in New York City. Yeah. And this is V-Effect, and it's called They Can't Get It, and this is a noise band, I guess you would call it, from New York.
Yes, most of the tracks that I've played from, somebody said that they'd listened to, I played about 5 or 6, and they said that they found them all hateful. But I'll try this one again anyway. Right, well, that's The Effect, the first of our bands from New York. And is there anything that links these bands beyond the fact that they're all on the same LP and they come from the same part of the city?
The name of the LP is Peripheral Vision, and I think it's mostly that they are bands that aren't trying to go the pop route, and they're fairly rough, and they're considered like second generation of bands like Theoretical Girls and DNA and Contortions. And so they sort of like the second generation after a long time bands trying to do more pop stuff.
Yeah.
I think people have sort of come back to keeping it a lot more loose.
One of the things that you said last time you were on the programme, which I thought was very interesting, was that most of the bands, or a lot of the New York bands, a lot of the more interesting ones, and a lot of the ones you played for us, are bands which only enjoy a sort of half-life when they get together, probably just for one night in one club, and somebody may tape it, and but then those people will never play. I mean, are these actual properly constituted bands? Is it with the
Pretty much. They've been around for a while, and that's why Elliot Sharp, who runs this label, Zoar Records, put them together. And in fact, one of the bands that we played last time, Golden Palominos, will soon have a release in this country on Rough Trade. So they've been heard, and, this is such an influential program.
What can I say, Bob, other than you're right?
Well, we were the first ones to play The Message, remember?
Yes, that's
true. Right, it became a hit.
Yes, I think
we definitely were, and we played the Golden Palominos, and people at Rough Trade picked that up. And now we're going to play something that's rough, but a lot more studied, and I think...
I get the feeling you're taking over.
Right. Okay. Anyway, this is James Blood Ulmer, and this is a brand new record, just flown over. It came out about a week ago, called Black Rock, and what we're going to hear is Open House.
No, it's James Blood Ulmer, and the only thing that bothers me about that, Bob, is the fact that there seem to me to be a lot of references in that music to the mid-1970s. Now, you may argue that, but I mean, which was a period which was, was fairly dull.
Yeah, we've been playing it and talking about that. When you hear the vocals, too, you even have a sense of almost like Jimi Hendrix appearing in a lot of the stuff. But I tend to call that drug music.
Yeah.
And I still just appreciate it a great deal. I think that it's coming out of a different tradition, which is jazz, that didn't really have the same kind of influence, I think, in the 70s. And I think it's...
a lot of people thought they were playing jazz, because, I mean, a lot of people still do, because one of the banes of my life, which are a great number, is but about once every 2 or 3 months I get a package of about 20 LPs from Sweden, which are always jazz rock LPs, and they're nightmarish. I mean, they're uniformly awful. And
yeah, I guess because of the mixes and the general feeling, I still find it, absolutely modern.
Oh yes, I'm not saying that's on a par with that. I mean, that's obviously a great deal better. But I mean, there is, I think, that reference back to the mid-70s.
Right, I do too.
Can I just? I'll fade you out because I've got 1 or 2 cards here which I must read out while I'm thinking about it, and then I can throw them away. I won't keep stumbling over them, as it were. I've got a note to say that Adventuring into Basketry fanzine is putting on the Nightingales at Nottingham's Adlib Club next Wednesday. Good for them. And if you've not seen the Nightingales, go along and see that, because they're always excellent. I still haven't got the LP, but perhaps next week, who can say. Fox in Socks, a single we've played a couple of times, and I think kids played it as well, are playing this Sunday at the Rock Garden in London's fashionable Covent Garden, and in Ipswich on Saturday, Piglet and the Boredom Brothers and and Push Button Pleasure are playing at the Albion Mills in Woodbridge Road. There you are, I've discharged my duty there. What have we got for us next then?
Okay, I think we should do the tape.
Yeah, okay. Well, what is it?
It's Kraut, which is a brand new New York band. Not really brand new, but the new guitarist might be interesting to most people. It's Steve Jones, ex-Sex Pistols. And Kraut is a hardcore band. We have neglected hardcore and certainly New York hardcore in this show, and we're about to rectify that. This is called Army Sport.
He once tried to pick a fight with me at the venue. It'd be interesting to see what he sounds like now. That's Kraut playing the blues for you. And is this coming out as a single? Is it?
It's unsigned. It's just a cassette that they sent to us. So all you record moguls out there, jump on it.
Yeah, it sounds very strong, I must admit, because he was always good, I must have to admit. And incidentally, when it came to the fight, listeners, I backed down like nobody's business. A lot fitter and stronger than me. So that's not coming out on record as far as we know. But
as far as we know, it's a demo tape that's been sent around.
Yeah. Any more tracks on there, or just the one?
I didn't record any here, but yeah, it's a complete album. It's ready to go, and it's quite good.
Yeah, it sounds. If that's yes, on the evidence of that, I'd like to hear the rest of it.
Okay, now we're going to go to the West Coast, and this is very hard to decipher what's really going on here. This is Savage Republic, and all of the titles and everything seem to be in Arabic. And this is a Los Angeles hardcore band.
This is an idea which hasn't yet occurred to factory records in this country. They'll go to the most elaborate lengths to make sure you can't figure out which side of the record is which and what tracks are on it, and indeed who it's by. There's an idea for you if you're listening, Tony Wilson. Start doing it all in Arabic and really mess things up. fun-loving bunch. Now, who were they again?
Savage Republic.
That's right, from...
Los Angeles.
Yeah, okay.
It's not really hardcore.
No, it's not. No,
We're sitting here laughing about
that's
it.
right, we assumed that was your New York humour.
Right, and
how we laughed.
Right,
Goodness
in
me.
reality, just another error.
Yes.
Okay, now we should plug the book, I think.
Oh, that's right. Well, yes, I was going to do it rather more subtly than that, actually, Bob. I was going to say, but you haven't just come to London in order to play records on this programme, and then you were going to say...
Oh, but of course. Yes.
Somebody asked if this programme was live. Can you believe that?
Martha and I both here, we're the co-authors of International Discography of the New Wave, and it's a 736-page opus that deals with pretty much all the records that we're playing and the kind of music that we're interested in. And we're here to launch it officially this Sunday, October 31st at Heaven from 7 to midnight with 3 bands. Virgin Prunes, and they'll go on about 10. Stuart Moxham and Friends, ex-Young Marble Giants, and he goes on about 8:45. And SPK, which is a band from Australia, and they'll go on last at 11:20.
I should very much like to see SPK live, because I've been playing tracks from their rather startling LP on Thermidor, one of those records which at first I thought, this is a load of rubbish. But then the more you listen to it, the more striking it becomes.
There seems to be a lot more Australian groups putting records out in California, too. They seem to be making that trip over and finding someone who's willing to deal with the music and put out things, and I think that's going out pretty well. And
is this a private party, or is it open to the...
It's open to the public, and it's very inexpensive. Can we say how much?
No, you can't, but you might as well while you're out here. You seem to have broken all of the other rules, wasn't it?
It's only £2. And again, it's not just a party to celebrate the book, but it's to celebrate Halloween. So you're expected to come in costumes, but don't let that dissuade you. And one of our esteemed judges, we hope, is yourself. And Susie from
What,
Susie.
little me?
And Susie from Susie and the Banshees. And Genesis Peorage, ex-Throbbing Gristle, now Psychic TV. And again, that's at Heaven Under the Arches, Charing Cross, Villiers Street.
That sounds like a very rum mixture of folk, I must say.
Yes, and also there'll be rare Hacienda and Factory videos from Claude Bessy.
Yes.
Who does very famous, I think, for putting on very good video shows.
I was looking at
Manchester.
one of the officially issued Factory videos today, because I was pleased to see that The Fall were featured on it about 3/4 of the way through. And when it got to The Fall, they said, sorry, The Fall couldn't make it, and put on something else instead. I was really pleased about that. That's another point to you, Tony. Now,
That's right.
What are we going to do next?
Okay, and in honor of this, of course, we're going to play a scoop off the new Virgin Prunes LP. This is Walls of Jericho off the LP, If I Die, I Die, and this is from Martha and I to Cindy.
For I have been here for so long, for I have stayed
Virgin Prunes, and that's a track from their impending LP, and they're going to be playing at London's Heaven on Sunday evening as the launch party for Volume, the international discography of the New Wave. There's a bloke standing behind me who wants to get out because he's brought a tea round, and out you go. Sorry, you might as well carry on. I mean, the whole programme's a terrible mess.
Thanks a lot.
And that's my wife giggling, in case you wanted to know what that background noise was. Now, where are we? Let's see. So that was the Virgin Prunes, and that's from their impending LP. Now, this next comes from Florida, from a compilation LP, which actually I have had and listened to and found rather daunting, I must confess, as most compilation LPs can.
This is The Land That Time Forgot, and rightly named. And this is a new personality in Waterfall, and I think it's the best cut on it, and they're from Tampa. And yeah, compilations are a lot of work.
Is Tampa one of those places where you can't go out after nightfall kind of thing, is it?
Tampa is where they have car races mostly.
Is it? Yeah. Well, they seem to butcher English tourists as a kind of an alternative spectator sport. Okay, well, let's... and they're called what? New Personality?
New Personality.
Off we go. What was your opinion on the dub section of this, Bob?
It's the lamest one I've ever heard.
Yeah, I tend to go with you on that, I must say. New Personality, then.
But that brings us to the reggae stuff.
Yes. The reggae stuff, you're saying that rather ominously. Is that like a
now, this
several
is
hours of this
absolutely my favorite record, and this is Hook, Line, and Sinker. I don't think it's released here, and it will be soon. And this is by Bunny Wailer. And it's really becoming quite the dance record in the city.
Yeah, but this is New York you're talking about,
right.
Yeah, because you've just been in Kingston as well,
right.
haven't you?
And it's on, it's regular pop music in Kingston.
I went to Birmingham a couple of weekends ago. It doesn't seem the same, though, does it, somehow? Nothing wrong with Birmingham before you ride.
Who's got the boogie woogie? You got the boogie woogie. We all got the boogie woogie. We're gonna have a soul rockin' party. Rock It's alright. The way you make the music move and groove me. It's out of sight. It's out of sight. And this is my invitation. I've got a special occasion, and I need your concentration just to feel your vibration, your soul. Rockin' party, to me rock party tonight. Rock your booty tonight. We're gonna have a soul rockin' party, to me rock party tonight. Everyone is at the party, doing a soul rock dance and feeling mighty hearty, feeling mighty hearty. We even got into a trance, yeah, yeah. This is my invitation. I've got a special occasion, and I need your concentration just to feel your vibration. Don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking till you tear it down. Don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking till you tear it down. Don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking till you tear it down. Don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking, don't stop rocking till you tear it down. Hey, who's got the boogie? Who's got it? Who's got the boogie? Don't lose it. You all got the boogie. Hey, who's got the boogie? Who's got it? You got the hang on to it. They've got, please don't you lose it. We all got the boogie. Everyone is at the party, doing a soul rock dance and feeling mighty hearty, feeling mighty hearty. We even got into a trance. So this is my invitation. I've got a special occasion, and I need your concentration just to feel your vibration. Oh.
Well, I have to confess that I'm not in a frenzy about that. I must say I prefer Bunny Wailer doing what he normally does. I suppose sort of rootsier things. But you say this sort of thing is now very voguish in New York.
Yeah, as dance tracks, and I think Back to School Again is out here as a 12-inch. And yeah, and I just tend to like the quirkier things that aren't so much straight reggae.
Yeah. Okay. In other words, you're now painting me as a dyed-in-the-wool conservative.
Traditionalist.
Curses. Oh, it is so
okay.
unhip.
Life in general. Next cut. And what's starting to happen now is I'm starting to feel very old, and I'm getting nothing but records by people I've never heard of. And,
why does that make you feel old, as a matter of
well, or just passé, let's say. Much better. But there's a lot of bands like November Group and Sportive Kings, and this one's Life in General, and this is from Seattle, and the cut's One Way, and that's the first I've ever heard of him.
Pointing to end to what possesses us, an end that will deliver us to the hands of time and beckon like a friend, blow it all up, start all over again.
That does seem to be pretty much the end of that one, Bob. Is that the last one we're going to play then?
Yes.
In that case, I better tell our man out there to get the... Have you got Michael Smith's train? Oh, jolly good. OK, well, thanks very much for coming in again, and...
Remind everybody to come to the party.
Yes, indeed, yes. I don't think I need to belabour that point too much. And it's not commercial radio, it's not New York now, you know. We have certain standards here at the BBC, which we like to maintain. And... presumably, what are you doing next? I mean, you're going back to Jamaica and then to New York, and you're going to send us another report from there in a few weeks' time, or what?
Yeah, and I hope to get much more interested in doing something serious with African music and maybe doing a little history of it.
Yeah.
And city music, urban music, and that's still up in the air, and also a show of a lot of the graphic materials that have been produced from 76 to 82. And sleeves and fanzines and posters and photographs.
But to what end? I mean...
mounting them as a show and also a book.
Yeah. Okay. There was a book of LP sleeves, actually, fairly recently, because I loaned them a lot of them. They lost some of them, actually, to my considerable annoyance. But if you look very carefully, you can see that... I forget who put it out now, but it was quite a glossy book. And if you look very carefully in the pictures, if there's one that's got a little sticker in the top left-hand corner of the sleeve, that's one of mine. Pretty interesting bit of information. I think we'll move on to something else. But again, thanks very much for coming in. And this is Michael Smith, and the high point, I think, of his session for us, and also this is in a different version included on the currently available and advertised NME cassette. This is Trainer.
You think a little bit of things me go through Trainer. Me used to live in a one yard which part everybody think them better off than the other. And the only thing me could have do for make them know that me not skin up when the ear ready to go ear up is to make them know that me's a man that will burn up harp and tear off house top because I got some wicked thoughts. Me I tell you, Trainer, that me pass some man pan corner that me know some old murderer and see it ya, I still there. That one night I just get up for it feel fed up and flash the area. I take a walk, come up here. That when you take a stock is a dance, I end up at dance, crash, and I ready for tracks, but last bus stop. I never got no taxi fare, plus I never did live anywhere, so I just walk and hold me head in the air. And not in a light Trainer. Just as I reach the square, I hear a man say, "Kiss me ass, I'm going to help you for reach home before it dark." And him grab one little boy in him waist. And before the little boy could have opened his mouth, him say, "I will give you permission for talk. All is fast stay out to your yard till after dark." The boy say, "Me are 14, sir." And the man dash on the cat and him ball out, "Lord Jesus Christ, me are 29. Me couldn't tell him that me no live nowhere Trainer. So me pull a skank despite him rank. By this day, a 3 days me no sleep and God bless when me eat. Me beg a piece of newspaper and me head for the public house at them say rank and full of crab louse. That when me reach there, me just sat and drop asleep because me did feel well weak. You know what wake me up Trainer? Is a man come in at the early morning. He must know that a human sit down there. I catch a nap. Yet him dash a bucket of J's water upon me without even saying sorry at that. I look upon him, and I never say one thing. For I didn't know I did field trainer. If I kill him, I take out my ice brick and I grab him. And same time I hear something say, no juke him. And another thing say, juke him, I'm not making run and fret. And I see a whole heap of blood just a circle around him. And I sit down and laugh and say, but look by you, Taras. Same time a man come on and say, get up, you don't set this a place a dirty up. And I look upon him, and I know I say one thing. For it was the first time in my life I really feel to say something and I couldn't bring out nothing. So I just walk.
That's Michael Smith and Trainer, which, as I say, occurs on the current NME cassette in a different form. I seem to get a lot of mail these days from Her Majesty's Prison Only, which I don't know if it's pronounced Only or Only. It's near Rugby anyway. And one of the most recent letters came from somebody called Crowy, and he asked would I play this next record for what looks like Emule Boghead, which is a pretty name to go through life with, Oggy, Shotgun Eddie, and Crowy himself, and all the shot and Farnborough punks and skins before 11 o'clock, he says. Oh, we rather failed on that, I'm afraid, but here's the record for all of that. hope there's not some sort of cut-off point at 11 o'clock, which means that they won't have heard that. Those are the Vibrators, anyway, and Pure Mania, which was the B-side of the A-side, said he in some desperation. Judy says Knock You in the Head from 1978. And this was one of the records I bought as part of that great collection of old reggae records. It's by somebody, again, with an extraordinary name, Eric Fatter, who I've never heard of before or since. Well, I'm sure people who know about this period and can tell me that he's made hundreds of records, but this is the only one that I've ever seen. Anyway, Since You've Been Gone.
Since you've been gone, my baby, I am so blue. And I want this world to know just how much I miss you. You know I love you, oh baby, it's true. And without you, I don't know what I will do. I've made a mistake, but I didn't mean to hurt you. So will you forgive me and let us start anew? My eyes are swollen because of the tears I shed. My heart been aching every day, baby, with pain. Can't you understand? Anyone can make a mistake. So baby, please don't let the devil have you his way. You know I love you, but baby, it's plain to see that a good man never have a good woman. So as a good woman, have a good man. My eyes are swollen because of the tears I shed. My heart been aching every day, baby, with pain. Can't you understand? Anyone can make a mistake. So baby, please don't let the devil have you his way. You know I love you, but baby, it's plain to see that a good man never have a good woman. So as a good woman, have a good man. Oh, you know I love you, dear. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing more I can do.
That's Eric Fatter on Camel Records and Since You've Been Gone. Now, if you get hold of the 12-inch version of the new Killing Joke single, you'll find the inevitable extra track on there, Sun Goes Down.
Going nowhere, kicking a football.
Included on the 12-inch version of Birds of a Feather, that's Killing Joke and The Sun Goes Down. And from the Higsons, is this the last from them tonight? No, the penultimate number from the Higsons, You Should Have Run Me Down.
Flying behind you, you start flossing.
doing a little telephony detail in the course of the programme as well. People have no idea how you suffer, you know. Those are the Higsons, and You Should Have Run Me Down. This next is from an Italian EP called Strange Doll. Shall I give you an address in Italy that you can write to? Perhaps I'll play you the record first. It's by some people called... hold on, where is it? It's by some people called Not Moving. Oh, I don't know. That's Not Moving, anyway, from an EP. And the EP, as I say, is called Strange Dolls, and they see themselves as sort of being vaguely operating in the area that the Cramps, in which the Cramps operate, and I suppose they're right. Shall I give you... Actually, I won't give you an address now, because I haven't got time, and I'm going to play another track from this next week, and I'll give you an address then, so this means you have to listen next week as well. Tough life sometimes, isn't it? I was going to play you another one from Michael Smith now, actually, but once again, I've forgotten to notify our technical chap that I need it, so perhaps we don't have it. Oh, yes, we do. It's very, very good indeed. Mentioned in dispatches. And this is one which, of course, he recorded for Linton Kwesi Johnson's label.
Me say me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. Room them a rent me apply within, but as me going cockroach, rat and scorpion also come in. One good nose off a run. But me now go to stump and high wall like Humpy Dumpy. Me, I face my reality. One little boy come blow a man, and me look on him with scorn, and me realize my 5 boy Pitney was a victim of the trick them called partisan politics, and me ban me belly and my ball, and me ban me belly and my ball. Lord, me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. My daughter boyfriend name is Sailor, and him pass through the port like a ship. More grand picnic for feed and the whole we need. What a night with a plight and we can't get a bite. My life is a stiff fight and me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. Sitting in the corner with my friend talking about things and time here one voice say, who that? Me say, who that? Who I say who that when we I say who that? When you take a stop them liquid down flat, teeth start fly and big man start cry. Me say me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. The other day me have passed 1 yard from the hill when me take a stop me here. Hey boy, yes ma'am. Hey boy, yes ma'am. You clean up the dog shit? Yes ma'am. And me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. There is a mother of 4 get a work as a domestic boss man moving and Bopsy Kaisi cause she pregnant again. Bopsy Kaisi cause she pregnant again and me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. That yard that night when me hear fire, fire, fire to plate clot. Who dead, you dead, who dead, me dead, who dead, Harry dead, who dead, 11 dead. Whoa! Harry Street fire deep on me and me can't believe it. Me say me can't believe it. Lord, me some blackboard living in 1 building but no rent, no pay, so them can't stay. Lord, your press and the dispossessed can't get no rest. What next? Take a trip from Kingston to Jamaica. Take 12 from a dozen and me see me mama in heaven. Madhouse. Me say me can't believe it. You believe it? How if I believe it and you laugh and you blind your eye to it, but me know you believe it, Lord. Me know you believe it.
That's Michael Smith, and we can't believe it. And you may have noticed a reference in that to a sailor, and this is the Sailor Situation, a little programming consideration for you from Artery. That's Artery from the LP Oceans on Red Flame Records, The Sailor Situation. There's a track on this LP which was taken from one of our sessions for this programme, but you don't hear me going on and on and on about it. And keeping the kind of vaguely nautical connection going, these are the Longshoremen. What does it all mean? He's going to say the same thing.
What does it all mean? Sick, beat, cool, jazz, all mean. Beat, cool, jazz, espresso machine, scene, kooks, look, new, fiends, take, hot, Thelonious Monk, meets, mort, Sol, grainy, addicts, main, horse, a square drunk, bugs, druggies, bear, commie, chicks, ball, Bruce, hungry, I, stand, up comedian, progressive, intellectual, private, I, Peter, gun, pops, pills, buy, Chicks Pads Pools, Ugly American James Bond buys jets, splits, pizza with a weirdo, a Stan gets, kicks off, beat, pint, house, way out, television personalities out, in, high, five, irrational, existential rebel, lounge wit, ad-lib, improv, expert, associate, Sartre, time with, anguish's idioms, primitive time, plain, means, nothing, to, Bob, and Schultzy, sports, commies, slacks, sculpts, GGs, modern stereo flattens, modern dance, rockets, children, into, need, for, the car of the future, putra, huts, past, with, experimental design means dual, scoops, flanks, decks, long low lines, custom satellite style dash, board, sports, push, button control air, shocks, floats, fiber, glass, chassis, luxury recessed interior, dials, glide, fore, aft, tail, fins, low, with, innovative highlighting. Dig it.
I certainly do, and will. That's the Longshoremen, What Does It All Mean, which comes from an LP originally issued in 1980 from Subterranean Records, called Clubfoot, which I've only now got hold of a copy of myself, and also on it are the Altar Boys, the Clubfoot Orchestra, Bay of Pigs, and Naked City. And actually, Bob George is still in the studio, and he was saying that one of the people, what is it, the bloke who's called Kelly, who seems to be in all of the bands, is he did you say he was in some band in New York now?
The person on the cover, who has a long, I think very Spanish-sounding name.
There's nothing terribly Spanish here. Kelly isn't Spanish.
Or strange.
Much, is it?
In Conk.
Heckert. There's nothing looks Spanish here.
I see.
Oh, there's a bit of a blind alley then. We're going to bother. Okay, off you go. Fade him out again. Failed again. These are the Higsons, the last from them to end tonight's programme. And again, slightly naval flavour to it. Gangway. Those are the Higsons ending this week's programmes. As far as I'm concerned, that's called Gangway, and in addition to the Higsons on tonight's programme, you heard Michael Smith and Bob George playing us one or two records and talking about them at not a too great length in my view. And on Monday night's programme, Musical Youth and the Crabs, just kidding. Radio 1 transmitters are now closing down until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, when we'll be joining Radio 2 until 7 o'clock, and then Mike Reid will be along with the breakfast show. And that's about it, really, for this week. And thanks very much for listening to the programmes, if you have been doing so. And good night.